Hey friends, let's tie this all together because it may seem like I've been all over the place this week, but there's a purpose to it. So first, we talked about how the enemy is doing his worst to destroy everything God has created to be good, and he especially attacks the marriage, which is supposed to be the foundation of society. Next, we discussed one of the biggest lies the enemy is now trying to make common sense, and that is how men and women are equal in everything, including roles and sexuality. Then we moved on to how the church must be vocal when we see others going astray from God's plan. We must speak truth in love if we indeed love others as Jesus commanded us to, so that they may come under or back under God's grace if they have lost their way. Then, as difficult as it was to hear, the next day we discussed how, when women joined the workforce, a void was left that could cause trouble in marriages and leave our children vulnerable to the lies of this fallen world. Then I talked about how there are two choices in life. We can either choose to please self or please God. These are two completely opposite ways to live our lives. Lastly, yesterday we showed how we can either waste our choice, or better, how we can spend our choice, or best, how we can invest with each choice we make. When God is at the center of every thought, every word, and every deed, then we are living a life that will automatically please God. How? Because we will be following His order instead of our own personal agenda. Did you see how it all came together? Church, we must follow God's plan, which of course includes His order for marriages and families. Men must be men, women must be women, and we must not fall into the lie that men and women are exactly alike in every respect. There are roles men are to play that women were never meant to. And there are roles women are to play that men are not equipped to. Each person in the marriage, and if there are children in the family, playing their individual role. This not only pleases God, but it leads to a marriage filled with peace, a family filled with joy, and a society filled with righteousness. God's order brings God's blessing. Have a great Sunday. See you tomorrow.